Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Rotc YouTube. I say again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Rotc YouTube. And for this video, I will be talking about the next step after basic military training in the Army. Again, the next step after basic military training in the United States Army. And so what comes next? Well, in the United States Army, basically there's two paths in this career field that or this branch of service that you'll wind up taking after basic training. Either you will, upon graduation, you will follow on to advanced individual training known as AIT, or for those of you that are going to become officers or desire to become officers, you will either attend OCS, Officer Candidate School. And I want to shout out the source that I'm gathering this information from, which is Military One Source. So I will leave a link in the description of the video so you guys can, check it out, if you're interested, but let's get into it. And for this particular article. All right. Okay, so basically, following basic military training in the Army, you'll take one or two career paths, which, as I stated, will be AIT or Officer Candidate School to further your career in the United States Army. All right. Now, advanced individual training is basically additional training or schools where you're going to learn more about the Army, such as artillery, engineering, or whatever specific skill set that you need to have for your MOS. MOS in the Marine Corps and the United States Army is known as Military Occupational Specialty. So if you hear me use that again, I'll probably just use the acronym MOS. Okay. Now understand something. In AIT, they will definitely give you hands-on training. You'll receive field instruction, and the goal is to make you an expert in that career field. Now, let me say something for those of you that are in any branch of service or that are going to go into the military, any branch of service. I've been in the military like 20 years, and to be realistic and honest with you, there's no way that you can become an expert in any career field by going through some technical, training center in the military. The time frame is too short, and there's no way you can amass that type of experience in so short a time. But their intended goal basically is to make you an expert for, I guess, maybe the beginner's phase, for enable you to be able to master the skills that you need for the beginning phase of your job, or the basic core of what you'll need to be able to function at the highest level. So I just want to say that. Now, moving along, there are a total of 17 different career fields, or MOS, at AIT. And the goal, obviously, is to help you develop work ethic, discipline, and needed skills, along with field training as well. Okay. Now, the length, of your time at AIT will depend on what your MOS is. Obviously, all jobs in the Army are not the same. Some may require more detail than others, and some, are simple. I mean, it would be crazy to think that someone that's going to be doing air traffic control, is going to need the same time as someone that is going to be, say, maybe, I don't know, maybe a cook, what I'm saying? And it's not to knock either career field, but obviously air traffic control is a much more sophisticated and requires a different depth and level of skills and knowledge. So that's just an example. All right. Now, for those that are going to take the route, that's for the enlisted side. For those of you that are going to become officers in the Army, you'll basically, attend the Army Officer Candidate School after you graduate basic training. Okay, now to become an officer in the Army, you have to earn a 4-year degree from an accredited university. Okay, and obviously there are 4 different paths that you can follow, in order to accomplish this goal. There's the Officer Candidate School, okay, which is a rigorous 12-week program, for mental, physical, and emotional potential as a leader. This is how the Army is going to evaluate you to see if they think that you're a good fit as an officer. Okay. Now, the Army is the only branch of the military that's going to require future officers to attend OCS to first enlist and attend basic military training. So, you'll be able to learn, a variety of leadership skills, different type of small unit tactics, Yeah, before you begin your officer training, which is going to have 2 phases, okay? Now, once you graduate, you will receive a formal commission from the United States Army as an officer, and you will be assigned the rank of 2nd lieutenant, which basically means as an officer, you're starting, at the bottom, but them officers get paid. So this might be a route you guys and ladies might want to consider if you're going to go into any branch of service. You may want to consider putting some bars on your shoulders, But I mean, either way, if you choose to go the enlisted route, hey, that's cool too. Every different strokes for different folks, but them officers do make more money and they do get paid. All right. Now, I'm going to leave this link here because there are, on this website, the Military One Source, it lists the different career fields, in the United States Army, and also basically what you'll be learning at AIT, and each one of these jobs, like a good example would be Air Defense Artillery School, U.S. Army, Armor Center, Aviation Logistics Schools. I mean, there are different areas, for, Army officers that you'll be able to be in charge of, but that's going to be specific to your MOS. So an engineering officer obviously is not going to be over, say, chemical, biological, in anything radiological and nuclear school. You don't have the skill set, for that. So even though you're becoming officer, you'll receive your specific skill set or MOS, and those will be the units that you will lead or what you will command over as you progress, in rank and throughout your career. I hope it's not too difficult, and please follow with me, okay? Now, for the Army Officer Candidate School, okay? As I stated before, you have to have a 4-year degree from an accredited university. And let's see, you have 4 different paths, okay? Depending on what your goals are, Okay, you can either attend the Army Officer Candidate School, acronym OCS, okay? You can attend the United States Military Academy, known as West Point, after high school. West Point is obviously a prestigious military institution. I would consider West Point the equivalent as Ivy League. That right there is top notch. Okay. You can also join the Army Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC, while attending an accredited traditional university. Or you can receive a direct commission as a professional in the field, such as law, medicine, or religion. Okay. Officer Candidate School obviously is a rigorous 12-week program, and that it is, and it will test your mental capacity, your physical and emotional capacity as a leader. So they're going to find out, whether or not you can cut it, and if you're fit for the strategic level of leadership in the United States Army. A lot of people may want to, be an officer, but they want to make sure you have the right makeup for it. Some things are not meant for everybody, but if you are determined and you got the grit, you should be able to make it, as many others have. Okay, now in phase 1, okay, you learn basic leadership skills. And you will, trust me, you will, learn the physical and take on the mental challenges, as a commissioned officer. And understand something, the enlisted operates from the tactical side of the military, whereas the officers, they operate from the strategic side. Now, what do I mean when I say strategic and tactical? I'll go with the tactical first. Tactical is where you have, I guess, the foot soldiers that actually perform and carry out the mission, whereas your strategic are the people that plan it. So the officers, they set up, whatever the battle plan, whatever it is, what I'm saying? They plan out, they make the plans, and it is the enlisted, that executes. If that makes some sense. That's simple in a nutshell. Okay. Phase 2. Okay. They are going to test you and have you actually apply your leadership skills. They want to see what you've actually learned, and you can't know that, without, being tested. So on phase 2, they're going to put them leadership skills to the test for intense 18-day training mission. And so no telling what, these military instructors will come up with, but trust me, they are creative. So, be ready, for them to pull out a wild card. You don't ever know what these military instructors will come up with, but trust me, they're going to come up with something, but they're going to test, your abilities and your capacity. So the best thing I would say for those that are going to go through to be an officer, especially coming out of basic training, I would just say, just stay the course, be determined, and stay focused. Don't let them mess with your mind, or don't let them mess with your mind as much, because they're going to throw some stuff at you, and it's going to seem like it may be impossible, it can't be done, but just stay the course and do not give up. Stay focused. That's the key. Stay focused. Do not give up. And now, after you graduate, you get your formal commission as an officer in the U.S. Army, and you receive the rank, of second lieutenant. Okay. Let's move along, because I don't want to hold you guys up too long. All right. But some of the career fields, okay, that are mentioned on this website are, financial management, infantry school. You may have some of you guys, ladies, well, the guys. I don't think the females, from what I understand, are not allowed. I don't think they're allowed in infantry. I'm saying? I'll have to double check that, but I don't think women are allowed in infantry. I believe it's just the guys. You can be an intelligence officer. DOD Fire Academy. Okay. Let's see what else. Obviously I mentioned Air Defense Artillery School. Adjudicant General School. So there are several different areas. Transportation. But if you guys desire to delve in and learn more about this, I'll leave the website, which would be Military One Source. This is an excellent source and a site to check out, to get military information. Also, military.com. Those are two excellent sites, and they normally stay current and, up to date and abreast as to what is going on amongst the different branches of service and how they're transitioning. But pretty much that's all I have, just cut in a nutshell. Don't want to belabor you guys too long, but this is basically the next step, after basic military training. So you're either gonna, if you're staying the enlisted route, you'll go into AIT, Advanced Individual Training, or infantry, and if you're going as an officer, you guys will split off and go to the officer candidate school. So either way, you get to advance your military career. But whichever path you choose, make sure that you make the best of it. Because what you do in the military, especially if you get out honorably, the doors are really open up for you. So while you're in, take advantage of it. Make the best of it. But that's all I have on this video. And also, guys, I've begun teaching courses on Skillshare on how to succeed in the military. So I've completed my first class, so I'll leave my referral link. So please, Go down in the description. You see my referral link. Click on it. You know what I'm saying? And sign up. For that Skillshare. But I've started. You know what I'm saying? My first class on how to succeed in the military. So I'm laying the foundation and the groundworks, because you can't be successful in anything unless you first understand the basics and get the fundamentals down. So I'm starting with that, and I'll be coming back with uploading another class, and sharing pertinent information in the military, from leadership skills. I mean, there's a host. I have a lot. I have 20 years of experience in the military, so I have a lot to share. But the name of this channel is Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. So please, subscribe, to the channel, and also share it. Smash that bell to become a subscriber, and smash that like button to like the video, leave comments. And if you don't like it, hit the unlike button, still leave a comment. Everybody has a right to be heard and has a right to their opinion. And share the video. Share it and push it out. Also have a podcast called Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS. And you can find Snacks Thoughts podcasts on Anchor, Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Radio PBM, and a host of other social media platforms. So please subscribe to Snacks Thoughts and Eric Broadus YouTube, and share them and push them out with your friends, family, enemies, frenemies. Push them out, guys, and share it. And I want to say thank you to all those that are subscribed to both Snacks Thoughts and my YouTube channel. And thank you guys for listening. See you on the next video. All right, peace out, guys.